Okay, 5 minutes today. One of those days where I really didn't want to make a post, and I'm just like, oh, again, why is it so hard to continue doing this project? But yeah, gonna keep going. And, I guess that makes me feel like I could talk about, is there any value to doing something that I don't actually want to do? Like this. I get done working on some stuff and then I'm like, oh, I'm supposed to make a YouTube post. And, I go through the whole thing about like, nobody watches my YouTube. Or I'm tired. I'm just kind of like don't feel like doing something like this that feels almost like work or I have to. It's like an obligation. But I sometimes wonder if there's any value to doing things that I don't really want to do. I mean, obviously there are. I mean, I don't always want to go to the gym. I don't always want to do exercise. I don't always want to eat healthy, but doing those things then result in other things that I want, which, I mean, there's nothing like wise that I'm revealing in that. I mean, everybody's heard that. But yeah, for myself, sometimes I feel like, my life should be just about doing things that I enjoy, doing things that bring me joy, doing things that spark joy or whatever. And I think that's true for sure. But I mean, I guess there's also the consideration of, for myself, in knowing that something that might not spark joy in this very minute or this very moment could possibly spark joy later. Why am I saying spark joy? I don't fucking know. Who's the person that did the spark joy? Cone Marie. I read that book years and years ago, and it was that book that actually got me to start rolling my clothes instead of folding them. For example, t-shirts, my shorts, my pants, I roll them and I put them in the drawer, which I love because I can never fold anything right. I mean, I can never fold anything in a way that looks good, or maybe the way I think it's supposed to be folded. So, yeah, the roll technique, that's where it's at. You just roll it up, throw it in there, stacks nice. You had no idea this video was going to be about how to organize your clothes. That's what's really important. That's what I should be talking about. How to organize your clothes in the simplest, most efficient manner. What am I talking about? That's what people want to hear about. Yeah. So, any value to doing something that I don't want to do, like making a YouTube post? Yeah, for sure. Because, then when I tell people that I meet out and about, oh, I've got a YouTube channel, nobody really watches it, but maybe check it out. They go there and they see that I'm actually doing it, and I'm not just talking shit. I'm not just saying I've got a YouTube that I don't really do, or I make a YouTube post like once a month and it's always the same, like, I'm going to get this going again, this time for real. And it's just like the same video and over. I'm never gonna get to a place where I'm sharing something that's interesting enough for people to actually want to watch or want to listen to. Like, I gotta do it. It's gotta be an everyday practice. And so there's a lot of value in that, right? I didn't want to do this today, but I did it. And now I've got my post today, and later I'm gonna feel way better knowing that I did it and I followed through with something. Can't seem to talk today. Maybe that's why I didn't want to do it, because I don't feel like my mouth is working all that well and my brain is tired. I need to take a nap. So, but I did it, and it feels good. It does feel good to get it done and to be like, I did that. I decided I was going to do it. I did it. All right, there you go. That's my post for today. Happy Sunday. Enjoy the good weather.